Investors and traders, welcome to the channel Market Chart Pattern. Today we'll be taking a look at the key American US market stocks that we have been following. These are Amazon, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, and finally we'll also take a look at Meta, formerly known as Facebook. This video is for educational purposes only and it is not a financial advice. Okay, so what we are looking at is the daily chart of the Amazon stock. What you see over here is this a double bottom in Amazon? That is coming from a video which we had done a long time ago now, quite a few weeks ago, where we were looking at specific pattern formation and the pattern called what turns out to be a really good level of support. So in fact, a double bottom indeed, which has been held till now. Okay, so I'm just gonna blow up the chart and we are going to take a look at what we have been looking at. Okay, so in the previous video which we had done, we were looking for a nested ABCD pattern which was going to take us to about $120 per share level. But since then, what has happened is the stock has actually pulled back a little bit further, but it is still within that support zone that we are looking at. So it has today price action touched the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement, which is coming from this swing, this one, from here to here. So it appears to have held that, and the candle formation is like a silent doji kind of formation. What it means is that the stock did have selling pressure, but then the buyers came in and it kind of landed in no man's land, meaning that there is indecision. However, the candle did close green, which means the buyers won slightly over the sellers. So that's good. This is what we are looking at, which also means that we have to adjust the pattern a little bit. And so this nested ABCD will give us a lower target. But again, we have the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement coming around 121. So roughly, we'll say that there is still possibility for this stock to actually move higher to $120 per share level. Okay, next, let's take a look at Tesla. All right, so yesterday we did a video and which was specifically for the Tesla stock because it was trading at a critical level, and I will put a link to that video, and also towards the end of this current video I'll put a link to that, but I'll also try to put it in the description. Okay, so you can go and have a look at what we were talking about. So here this level of 210 is really important because we have a confluence of Fibonacci retracement levels coming here. So we had the 78.6% retracement of this swing here. We had 50% retracement of this swing here, and also these there is a bit of a market symmetry in here, and these swings are equal in length coming into it here. Um, so that was giving us a level of confluence where the price could actually encounter a stronger resistance, and this is what it appeared to have happened. And in fact, today the stock opened lower with a gap formation and closed lower as well, forming this red candle right here. So it is kind of a variation of the island reversal pattern, and usually will these kind of patterns do have a um, follow through. So over the next week, there is a possibility that this stock could actually pull back further. And for now, if we look at just the 38.2% retracement level of this entire move higher, it comes around $171 per share level. There is a little bit of a possibility if we just look at this swing, and so the 38.2%, it comes around 190 of this leg after the gap. We should always keep this gap in mind. At some point it will get filled, whether it'll happen during this time period. I'm not really sure, but gaps eventually do get filled, so we'll just keep this in mind. And also, if the price gaps higher, and next week we have a gap higher, or the market moves through this resistance level, then all of this that we have been looking at in terms of the resistance will be wrong. It means that the market is strong enough, and it was just a really small couple of days or few days pullback, and the market has managed to gain enough strength to move out of the resistance level. There are a few other resistance or key levels to watch, but for now we'll just leave it here, and we'll just keep on watching the $210 per share level in Tesla. All right, let's take a look at Apple. All right, so Apple reached our target of $150 per share level quite a few days ago. In fact, it was last week, last Friday on 3rd of February. And since then, it formed a really large candle, like an outside bar here. And ever since, that price is actually coiling inside it. It's not breaking above, so it's not like a breakout higher. It's not moving lower, so it's not a breakout lower. um, and there is also a gap to be looked at. So at the moment, we don't have any further targets for Apple. We need to look at the price action, and if it's indeed able to break out of this $150 per share level, which is also a double top, a possible double top. That's, we have got double top with a question mark in here. But it's possible that this market is going to keep on consolidating here for quite some time, or maybe even pull lower and fill this gap here. I am just going to remove these patterns which we were following before, because the market has passed through them, and just make the chart a little bit cleaner. And here. Um, and if we just do a Fibonacci retracement, and we'll just try to take a look at where is the 38.2%. Yeah, it comes around 144, 145 dollars per share level, so maybe $5 lower, which will also fill this gap. So that also remains a possibility. However, our target was met, and we'll see. We are just watching the price action unfold. Let's take a look at Microsoft. So the Microsoft stock is actually really interesting, because we had been looking for $263 to $267 per share as our target, because of these ABCD pattern formations, and the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level coming around here. So the market indeed reached those level, and in fact, it had closed higher on the 7th of February. And on that day when we did the video, I did mention that okay, we do have a higher target of $277 per share level, and the reason was this is the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. And lo and behold, the market did reach out to this level, and actually right to the tick. What was the high? The high was $276.76. And guess what? At the end of the day, at the close, after touching this level we were looking for, um, it closed lower, and the second day it closed lower again. So there is some selling coming into this stock. For the moment, we don't have any higher targets for the stock. We are watching the price action unfold. This $277 was a ballpark figure. In fact, I'll just say target met, just for our memory, that this is what we were looking at, and this is what we got. So here, just like Apple and Tesla, there the stock did leave some gaps here. So what is possible is that one possibility is that the stock actually corrects over the few days, and this channel formation here, which was a repellent zone, and price did find some resistance here, could in fact become a propellant zone. So in other words, it will be a region of where support can come in should the stock pull back this much. On the other hand, the stock could just consolidate here and maybe take this $277 per share level out to the upside. In that case, we'll have some additional patterns to work with, and in that case, we'll watch at least the price needs to close on two consecutive daily basis above 277. Excuse me. So let's take a look at Meta, formerly known as Facebook. And this stock, we were looking at the $200 per share level because this was the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. The stock has not been able to reach that. So this stock, this big bounce looks like a dead cat bounce to me. And this is how I'm looking at it for now. Look, this big gap was left, and now the stock is moving back into it and trying to fill that gap. Um, so this is what we are looking at in the US key US stock that we follow. If you like our videos, then please do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon button as well. That way you'll know when the new videos are posted, and also smash that like button. That really indicates that you guys like my videos, and I will just keep on producing these for you guys on daily basis. Does take some effort to actually produce these videos. So thank you very much again for watching the videos. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Good luck and good trading.